morning and welcome to another episode. We're here in Minnesota, don't you know? And we're here at a little lake called Hyland, and we're getting ready to launch the kayak and try and catch some smallmouth bass, maybe a pike. I heard there's walleye in here. I've never caught one of those, so stay tuned and let's see what we can make happen. Alright guys, we are backed right up to the lake. We're gonna put in and see if we can't find anything out there. This thing's sick, man, it goes fast. So the first thing we're gonna try is a spinner bait. We haven't fished for bass in a long time. We usually throw like a worm, kind of let it sink to the bottom. But we're gonna give this a try because I remember last time I was in Minnesota and fished, I also caught pike on a spinner bait. So we're gonna try and put this out there and see what's gonna hit it. There we go. Fish on, guys. Little bass. Oh, he jumped off. Alright, so we had a bass. He came up to the top, kind of hit the top, jumped off, and that's a good sign. That was like our third or fourth cast. So I think we're gonna catch some fish in here. Fish on, guys. Nice little smallmouth bass. Let's see if we can land this guy. It's a nice one. Alright guys, first fish of the day. The first one jumped and got off. Nice little bass. Check him out. Here he goes. Alright, I'm pretty stoked right now. You never know what you're gonna do or get when you go out fishing and you start catching. You get pretty pumped up. I've been out here for about 15 minutes. I had that one come up, shake his head, jump off, and then I just landed one. So that was a pretty decent sized bass from what I remember. I mean, in Florida we get them up to 8 pounds, 10 pounders sometimes. That guy was probably only 2.5, but still a nice bass. Fish on. Little bass. It's another little bass. He jumped once, so it's pretty cool. Another decent fish here. Another cool looking little bass. We'll go ahead and get him right back in the water. There he goes. Pretty sure I see a pretty big bald eagle right over here. So this is just my first day out fishing here in Minnesota. So I just picked a small lake close by. Figured I'd launch the kayak and see if I can catch a couple bass. Seems that we're doing that. It would be nice to get a pike. We'll see what we can do about that. But I got a good friend. He's a local to Minnesota. And he's gonna be taking me out on his boat to go fish for walleye at a bigger lake that's known for having walleye. So that should be probably strike mission number 3 if I were to guess. I'll probably go fish on my kayak 1 or 2 times beforehand. We're gonna try this little topwater frog. Throw it up on this little lily pad area and see what happens. Fish on, guys. Ooh, lost him. He hit the frog on the topwater. right, so we had fun. We caught a couple bass. We lost a bass as well. We tried a few new techniques to try and get a walleye, but none of it worked. And same with the northern pike. We didn't catch any pike, but we're gonna call it right now and go back to the hotel and take the dog for a nice walk. And stay tuned though. I'm gonna go fishing on the kayak again. This episode's not over. Thanks, guys. All right, good afternoon and welcome back. We're at another lake we know nothing about. It's called Crystal Lake here in Minnesota, and we're getting ready to hop in this kayak and get out on it. Maybe get a tiger muskie, maybe get a pike. We have no idea, so stay tuned. Here, yeah, that water feels good, don't it? Yeah, cool off. All right, guys, we just launched. Beautiful looking lake, nice day, sunny, no clouds in the sky, light breeze. I'm gonna start by trolling a little bit. A couple divers, a couple spinner baits, and just troll right above the weed line and see if we can't tiger either a pike or a tiger muskie. So let's get after it. Here's the spinner bait that we caught those bass on, so we're gonna throw that back there, and I'm gonna rig up another rod with a diving Rapala and see if we can be successful. If not, we'll just throw lures around the bank, but we were told that this works here, so let's give it a try. All right, we got both rods back, and let's just see which one gets spanked first. Fish on, guys. Feels pretty small. Probably a little bass. What? Check that out. This dude hit this thing. All right, guys, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is a Minnesota Sunny right here. We're gonna go ahead and let him go. This little guy just hit my Rapala. I can't believe it. We're gonna let him go. All right, we're gonna try and throw a few casts. We just trolled for a while and we didn't have any luck. So we see some lily pads here. We're just gonna throw a few casts and see what happens here. This is all we keep seeming to catch so far, guys. So we've been trolling for about 45 minutes. We haven't had much luck. We caught that little sunny. We've been catching a ton of weeds, but we're hoping to actually have one nice fish to show you guys. So we're just kind of cruising, enjoying the scenery. Beautiful homes out here, beautiful weather, and we're going to Mille Lacs tomorrow, which is a really big lake that holds nice walleye. Fish on, guys. I don't know what it is. Looks small. Oh, it was a little bass and he jumped off. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and end this episode here. I hope you enjoyed that kayak fishing here in Minnesota on the two new lakes I had never fished before. We're gonna be hitting a bigger lake with my friend Justin on his boat for the second part of the Minnesota Strike Mission. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the action. Thanks so much for all the support on the channel, and we'll see you in 3 days for Lake Mille Lacs fishing for walleye. Bye, guys.